Hi, this is Brenda Metcalf, and I'm with the Environmental Education Council of Ohio, and I am here with Kylie Johnson, and we are doing a career chat. So Kylie, would you like to tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Sure. Thanks for having me today, Brenda. As you said, my name's Kylie Johnson. I manage the Green Learning Station at the Civic Garden Center of Greater Cincinnati. And our overall mission at the Civic Garden Center is building community through gardening, education, and environmental stewardship. And back in 2011, we opened the Green Learning Station. It actually used to be an old gas station that we have retrofitted and turned into a very unique LEED Platinum certified environmental education center. So we're actually considered one of the top 10 greenest buildings in Cincinnati for all the innovative green infrastructure features we have, like pervious pavement and green roofs. And we're also the first building in Cincinnati to legally use rainwater indoors. So with all that innovation that we have, we do a lot of education programs, teaching people how to live more sustainably at home and work in their communities.
So Kylie, what exactly is LEED?
LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. It is a building certification from the U.S. Green Building Council, and you can get silver, gold, or platinum certification, platinum being the highest certification, and that's what the Green Learning Station is.
That's amazing. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So Kylie, do you need a degree to do your job? And if so, what is your degree?
Yeah, so as an environmental educator for the Civic Garden Center, they wanted you to have at least a bachelor's degree in environmental studies, and a master's degree is preferred. So I actually have a Bachelor of Science in Conservation Science from Muskingum University and a Master's of Science in Environmental Studies from Ohio University.
Fabulous. So what is your daily schedule like?
One of the things that I love about my job is that my schedule varies every day, so there's a lot of variety to it, but I will say that my position is very seasonal. There are certain activities that go on in certain seasons. So in the spring and the fall, I'm typically leading field trips for grades 7 through 12 and leading a lot of programs for colleges or garden clubs and giving a lot of tours. And then in the summertime, I host our Green Girls in STEM program for high school students. We usually have a summer camp the first week of June. This year, that's looking a little different because of COVID. So we actually met once a week throughout the summer virtually, learning about different STEM careers and environmental issues. And also in the summer, I typically lead the Master Composter certification program. And then in the winter, that's sort of our planning and downtime and making sure that all of our curriculum is up to date. So it's a nice flow.
Very interesting. So what is the most fun part of your job?
Oh, I would say I love about my job that I get to work with people from all different walks of life. I get to work with professionals, the public, and students. And I would say the part of my job that I'm most passionate about is that Green Girls in STEM program for high school students. This is our 5th year hosting this program. And as you know, Brenda, women are very highly underrepresented in the areas of STEM. So we wanted to create this opportunity for girls to look at different STEM careers and see what their options are. And it's just so rewarding to see a lot of these girls over time because of the programs that we had with Green Girls in STEM that influenced their career path, and they're now going to school for engineering or science.
That's wonderful. So is there a part of your job that's not so much fun?
Well, there's no such thing as the perfect job. We are all going to have those tasks that feel tedious. And I think for me, I'm very passionate about doing the programming side, actually working with people and teaching them and engaging with them. But, you know, you have the side where you have to do recruitment and keep track of all your data. So that can get a little monotonous, but it just comes with the territory.
So you have the pros and the cons.
Right.
So do you have a fun story about your job that you'd like to share?
This one's tough because there are so many good little moments. I've been with the Civic Garden Center now for 6 years, but I will say some of the highlights for me are always with the Green Girls in STEM program. We've done things like go behind the scenes at the Newport Aquarium with the penguins, learn about aquatic careers. We go on an Ohio riverboat tour, learning about water quality. We've flown drones and created 3D printed objects and learned about virtual reality. So I think all those moments, seeing those girls and their faces light up and seeing them learn something new is always really rewarding.
That's actually really wonderful. So do you have a thing now, like there's something that you know now that you wish you had known in high school about your career or career pathway?
That's a good question. I would say in high school, don't put too much pressure on yourself to have your career path figured out, because a lot of times jobs don't even exist now if you're in high school now that will when you're out in the workforce. And that was certainly the case with me. Right outside of college, I started with a national nonprofit called the Alliance for Climate Education, and that job and that organization was not even in existence when I was in high school.
All right, so did you volunteer in high school for any kind of programs that helped you go along your climate change or environmental pathway?
Yeah, so in high school, I was the president of Earth Club. So I think that was really my first opportunity looking at environmental education. So I did a lot of volunteer events through that group. I also competed in the Miss Southeastern Ohio program and worked with our mayor in the community to do some Go Green drives to educate the public and also help clean up graffiti and those sorts of things. So I think the volunteering aspect is very important.
So the environment's always been somewhat of a passion for you.
Absolutely. I grew up on an 80-acre farm, so I was always outside in nature with my brother. So that's certainly where it stems from.
Fabulous. So does your organization offer any kind of internships or shadowing opportunities?
We do. We have a summer internship program for college students. Every summer, we usually hire 2 interns, but we always have volunteer opportunities throughout the year, usually weekly when it's nice, like it is right now. And we encourage high school students to come participate in those programs. We have a habitat restoration program. We're working on a 10-acre site for Cincinnati parks that we're helping with restoration, and it's a great opportunity to learn. That's a great thing about our volunteer opportunities, is they're also educational opportunities. Our horticulturalist takes the time to teach people skills while they're volunteering, so it's not just all grunt work.
That's really great. So if someone wanted to volunteer at your facility or know about an internship, where would they find that information?
They can visit us at civicgardencenter.org. There's a tab at the top of our website that says Get Involved, and you can see everything on there as far as volunteering goes. And even though COVID is happening right now, we still are doing volunteer activities in a socially distanced, safe way. So there's still opportunities, and it's a wonderful time to get outside right now.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. We will make sure we have your contact information. So if there's a student who would be interested in contacting you, they will have that on our website. And again, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Brenda. And I'd like to mention one last thing again about the Green Girls in STEM program. I am accepting applications on a rolling basis. So again, if you check out civicgardencenter.org, you can find information to sign up for that program.
Is there a deadline?
There isn't. Like I said, we typically start the first week of June for the school year, but I'm accepting girls on a rolling basis right now. And this will be a virtual program this year due to COVID. So if you don't live in Cincinnati, there's still opportunities for you to get involved.
And what are the grades or age limits?
Grades 9 through 12.
Perfect. Thank you, Kylie, so much.
Thanks, Brenda.